Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition Firestone Double Jack Triple Dry Hopped Double IPA Revisited. So they sent this to me, and I'm going to plan to do 2 different duo reviews with this, and this is the follow-up solo review. So it's a beautiful can. It's got a matte finish, pint can. So let's see, it's over 2 months old, and it says caught somewhere in time, so we want to not go really past 2 months. So brewed by Firestone Walker Brewing Company in Los Angeles, California. 9.5% alcohol. Introduced in 2016. Introduced in 2009 and was discontinued in 2016. Then they brought it back a few times as special editions, and I guess that's maybe what this is now. Just they'll make it sometimes. It's a 54 bitterness unit beer, so 9.5% alcohol, 54 bitterness units. They use Rar, 2-row, Proximity, Munich, and Simpson Crystal Light hops, malts. Cascade. It's an interesting green fly on my hand. Cascade, Centennial, and Citra other hops, and it gets very high scores on Beer Advocate and Untappd. When it first came out, I think it was in those 22-ounce bomber bottles, which was the big thing in craft beer in 2009. And then over the last 17 years, those have faded, largely faded away, and have been replaced with pint cans and stovepipe cans. 19.5 ounce imperial pints. Okay, 19.2 ounce imperial pints. So very thick off-white head. The appearance is hazy. It's clear. I mean, you could, well, it's semi-clear. I think if I let the sediment settle, it might get clearer. No, I can't see through it right now. Just little glimmers of hazed out things. Okay, like the can, and it's all hazy. Okay, so it's very fine particulate matter roiling about. A few lazy bubble streams, but the bubbles went straight to the head. Okay, let's go with aroma. Juicy, yes. Juicy, pungent hop oils and white bread crust. So thank you, Firestone Walker, for sending this beer to me, because we don't get their beers in this part of Louisiana, or maybe any part of Louisiana. I have seen it over the years in the Woodlands, Texas, at HEB. That's where I bought the double barrel ale years ago. But I guess get to the Sabine River and they stop. All right, they show this kind of glass on the website. That's why I'm using this type of glass. So let's go the taste. It still has very lively hop bitterness even after over 2 months. So 4 out of 5 bitterness units. And that bitterness is going to build. Now some of these high alcohol so-called DIPA, this is 9.5, yikes. Some of these DIPAs, they're not true double India Pale Ales, because they have, it'll say with natural flavors added, and the IBUs would be very low, like 28 or 30, 34. And they basically high gravity malt liquors in the stovepipe, the tall cans at the convenience store, being sold under the charade of craft beer, you know, but it's really high gravity malt liquor. And now they've got one out there, I think from New Belgium, that's 11%. I haven't seen it yet, but it'll probably show up. 11% at the gas station. Okay. Sweetness, yeah. 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. The body's high medium, nearly heavy. I think we're going to call it heavy. A heavy bodied beer. I mean, it's just a full body. It's heavy. But some of those other ones I was talking about, they'll be syrupy. Now, the Tropical Beer Hug isn't from Goose Island, but it's very weedy because they add wheat to it. So it's, you could just feel yourself gaining weight drinking it, you know. No, I mean. This one has a mostly dry finish. Well, it's very strong. Do they make this kind of thing over in England or France? I mean, they make strong ales over there, 10%, 12%. Austria gets 14% Doppelbock lagers, but I don't know if they make this kind of thing over there. They make some of those super brews, lagers, like Elephant, super strong, 10.5. There's some I saw from the Netherlands and Belgium that's like 18%. That's like trouble, you know. But I don't know why somebody would want to drink that. But I would try it if I saw it around here. I would be reluctant to try it, but I would review it. But I can't get them. We get 14%ers, usually flavored beers, to mask probably the unbearable high alcohol flavor. But you know, you got like black cherry, fruit punch flavor. And those flavored IPAs, they usually taste like orange, mandarin, tangerine. They're probably adding some kind of extract like that, like citrus extract. Well, 96 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. I'll go along with that. But watch out, because it's a knockout. It's a double jack. Yeah, they got the jacked up flavored ales from Arizona. That's a 10 in a stovepipe. 19.2 ounces. Honestly, I don't really like that kind of stuff. These things are just strong frugly. You know, they're too strong for me. They make you feel like you got medicine. You took medicine or something. It's, and some people are like, yeah, you know, you got to go for it, man. You know, but I don't really like that feeling. It makes me feel kind of ill. I'll tell you the truth. But the flavor's dynamite. All right, so Les Le Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent beer. I'm going to go along with that. I don't remember what I gave it in my initial review, but I'm sure it was very high. A 96 out of 100. Fabulous. A slow sipper. I'm going to go put the rest in the fridge and sip on it because, wowza, it is a knockout. So, thank you, Firestone Walker, for sending this 4-pack. It was awesome. You know, it is an awesome thing to send. So, I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Los Angeles, California and take a Firestone Walker brewery tour.